Okay, the stream is live on YouTube right now. Oh, sorry, I was muted there. The stream is live on YouTube now.
Okay, thank you, Michael. We're still waiting on Joe to connect.
Yes. No, Joe's working on getting connected.
Okay.
I was afraid I would be the one that couldn't get there.
The first time was horrible for all of us.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I see you're unmuted now.
Yeah, I was trying to figure this out. It changes every time, seems like.
Yeah, it's all different.
How you doing, Bridget?
Doing okay. How about you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's
Okay, Nancy, looks like Joe's good now.
good?
I didn't see. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, it's a little bit after 7 o'clock. It's time to get our August 20th board meeting started. So I want to welcome everyone that's online with us.
Still got to do it.
Huh?
Alicia's and them stuff.
The first item on the agenda is the acknowledgement of the oath of office of our new board member, Miss Bridget Howard. And I think Keith has already welcomed you to the board, and
Yes.
I want to welcome you, and I'm sure the rest of us, everyone else does as well.
Thank you.
Welcome. Joe?
Go on there. Okay. The second thing on our list is the approval of minutes for the July 27th special board meeting. It was our regular agenda. It was called a special meeting due to the date change and the time and format and so on. So I need an approval of the minutes for July 27th.
I'll make that motion.
I'll
We have a
second.
motion from Keith and a second from Alicia. Aye.
Aye.
And Joe?
Aye.
Okay. Number 3 on the agenda is the financial report for July approved. If you look down through there, we have that list on our agenda. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay, I need a motion to approve the financial report for July.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we accept.
I'll second it. Oh, boy.
Okay,
Aye.
Aye.
and I.
Aye.
Number 4, approval to award a bid for asphalt. Stevens, you want to kind of go over that with us a little bit?
Sure. We asked for different packages to be broken down for the asphalt job. One of the bids came in over 200,000, the other 184,000, and the third guy couldn't get his contractors in line to get a bid on time. So we only had the 2 valid bids. And the reason we had it broken down into 5 parts was because we couldn't afford to do about $200,000 of blacktop at one time. So I thought we would look at the highest priority areas according to the Kentucky Center for School Safety. And those would be the one in front of the school at Sandy Hook Elementary and the pavement job over at Lakeside. They allow for the buses to be unloaded and loaded safely. And hopefully if we can do those 2 projects this year, we can pick up a couple of the others next year.
Okay, where are the others? You mentioned
The new gym parking lot was one. We had the area behind Sandy Hook Elementary as another one. And I can't remember. I didn't print that off either. It's online, but there was 5 different ones that we broke it down into.
So, the bids will still be good next year, because usually a company won't give
No.
it.
Now, they won't be good next year, but we could, if we get a couple of these knocked off, then we can rebid again when we have more money to use.
Okay. Who was the
Who were
low
the
bidder?
Standifer had the overall lowest bids, and Mountain Enterprise had the higher bid.
Okay. Oh, Hinkle didn't bid it then?
No, they didn't.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead and approve.
Yes, we do need a second on the.
I'll second it.
Aye.
Okay, the 5th item on our agenda, I think there's, we don't have it back. It's the property tax rate set, and we're still waiting from the state. Is that correct, to get that back?
Yes, they haven't certified it yet.
Okay. So I'd like to, go ahead.
We'll have to do it at a later date, so we'll need a motion to table.
Okay, I'll make that motion to table item 5 on the property tax rate.
I'll second.
Aye.
Aye.
Number 6, motor vehicle and watercraft tax rate and certification. I think we're in the same boat, no pun intended, there, waiting from the state. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to table item 6 as well.
Okay, I'll second the motion.
Aye.
Number 7 is approval of annual financial report. I need a motion. Or is there any questions before I ask for a motion on that?
Okay, I'll go ahead and make a motion.
Second.
Okay, I'll second her.
Well, it's already been seconded.
Okay, I can't hear it, sorry.
That's okay. You know I can speak a little louder if I need to. Okay, number 8 is approval of a stipend for advanced placement coordinator of $750. Miss Stevens, you want to explain the reason for that? And
Yes.
what that is exactly?
Since we've been involved with Advanced Kentucky, we've been getting some help with getting our kids' tests given to them, but we didn't have anyone to take over and just organize the ordering of the tests, getting the kids registered, and also helping them get involved in dual credit courses through the university. And Amy Walker has been doing that for the past several years, and Ms. Holbrook asked me to ask the board if we could give her a stipend in recognition of the help that she does with our kids.
Is that a one-time?
No, if she continues doing the job, it will be an annual stipend
Okay.
for whoever does it. It would just be a stipend associated with the position, not necessarily with the person.
How many AP classes are we going to have this year? Do you know right offhand?
No, but somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 to 10. I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm. I know that has steadily increased. The number of AP classes. So I need a motion.
Well, I want to ask one more question. Ain't
Okay.
that part of the guidance counselor's job too?
Oh, this would be something that would be an extra thing that we'd never offered before. So this is something that just came in about 3 years ago when we signed up for that Advanced Kentucky initiative.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm new at this, so.
Well, I think there've been a lot of different tests and so on that are added. You know, I know even from when I was there for sure. And
Yeah, we do an awful lot of testing.
Okay, I want to make a motion that we go ahead and approve this, please.
I need a second.
I'll second.
Aye. Joe and Keith, what's your vote? Okay, motion to approve the stipend. Number 9 is approval to add 20 days to Elliott County Middle School Secretary contract. Ms. Stevens, you want to explain the justification for that?
Yes, all of our secretaries at each school serve as bookkeepers as well. Traditionally, the middle school secretary hasn't had any dealings with any finances because that was taken over by the high school. The middle school secretary always had 5 days before and 5 days after school. But when you deal with the finances, you have to come in the summertime and do bank reconciliations, make copies, and do the paperwork for the audit. The audit is usually conducted in August, so it does require some time during the summer. And this would just bring the middle school secretary position in line with the elementary and the high school bookkeeping / secretarial positions.
So that would mean all secretaries would have the same number of days on their contract, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Need a motion to approve the additional 20 days for middle school secretary's position.
I'll make a motion.
Need a second. Aye. Joe and Keith, how do you vote on?
I didn't hear a second.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I
Rita seconded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't hear it. Okay. I thought Bridget made the motion.
She did, and Alicia seconded that.
Okay. All right. I'll go with that then.
Okay. All right, number 10 is emergency approval of KSBA interim policy update. That's number 45-1 and procedure update 24-1. You need an explanation, I guess, for those.
This came in as federal law after our annual KSBA policy update, and it just keeps us in line just through the state. Kentucky School Board Association takes care of updating all of the policies if you belong to that service, and this just makes sure that we are keeping up with our Title IX and harassment and discrimination policies, and that they all match federal.
Anyone else have a question about that?
No, I'll make a motion that we accept.
Okay.
I'll second.
Aye.
11, review and discussion of the monthly maintenance log. I haven't seen that.
I haven't either.
It's online now. We just got it uploaded today, but it has a lot of weed eating, mowing, changing of filters, moving furniture, and they repaired a water leak over at Lakeside that took a couple of days to get that taken care of.
Has everything been moved and situated now as far as classrooms and that sort of thing?
Yes.
I knew they were shuffling around desks and all kinds of things, and
I haven't heard of anybody that's waiting for something, and they usually will, email or call or something if they need some help, and so I'm thinking everybody's pretty much ready.
okay.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we accept the monthly maintenance log.
I'll second. Yeah.
Aye.
Number 12 is approval of consent items, and we've got a second round of model procurement bidding there. Parental involvement policies for elementary schools, shorten school day week for special needs students with 504 and IDEA plans, accepting a sheriff's settlement, district cybersecurity health check, contract for OT services, leave of absence for Elliott County High School teacher Holly Markwell, and then you've got clinical practices in joint with MSU, and then we also have the app harvest for the Ag Tech program. Does anyone have any questions about any of those?
Yes, I spoke to Debbie about this earlier, but I forgot what she said. I didn't write anything down beside of it. The acceptance of the sheriff's settlement. What was the settlement?
That was our total number of taxes that were collected, minus the amount that the sheriff receives for doing the collecting. I don't know the exact figure, but it is, the document itself is uploaded there. You can pull it open and look at it if you wish.
Okay, thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
Are these approved collectively or individually?
Those are approved collectively. Just one motion does it all.
That's why I read them all off.
Yeah.
Okay, I would make a motion.
Okay, I need a second for the approval of consent items. Alicia has made the motion.
I'll second that.
Aye.
Then 13 is your informational items. Those are listed at the bottom. Item A is emergency and certified substitute teachers. Employment of bus drivers is B on that list. C is employment of substitute bus drivers. D, employment of cooks, and that includes Shane Stevens. He'd be new to the list. E, employment of substitute cooks and paraprofessionals. And F, 504 chairpersons for 2021. You want to explain the 504 chairpersons?
Sure. The 504 chairperson is the person that calls a meeting together with parents and students who have some sort of a medical disability. And they work together to get the plan in place so that they get the treatment that they need while they're at school. The 504 chairpersons each year are the principals and the guidance counselor, but we approve those annually.
Okay. Do we need a motion to approve those information?
No, those are just for your information.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, and a motion for approval of claims and salaries.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you.
Wait a minute, I was going to say something here. If it's
Okay, that's what I was asking.
to ask a question or not. Okay, go ahead. Okay, on this, I think that she sent out on the primary, I had to try to get out saying elementary, guidance counselor. Or are they going to be one now?
Yes, we do have some grant funding available to do a part-time guidance counselor position that came through that Kentucky ASAP money that we, the county and several officials throughout the county met. And that was one of the things that we thought was a high priority about keeping kids away from drugs and alcohol.
Well, no, I just have people, I just want to ask, who's it going to be?
We don't have anyone in place yet, and we haven't received the money yet.
Okay.
That'll be a good thing. I hope we.
Yeah, we've needed it for a while.
Okay. Yes, we have, and that's one of the things on the list. I always keep asking for. Anything else? Anybody else have something that they want to add to that or question about? Okay, I need a motion to approve the claims and salaries.
Okay, I'll make a Go ahead, Keith, you do it.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims and salaries.
Need a second.
Okay, I'll second.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay. Item 15 is our motion to adjourn. I just want to add there a special thank you before we do go ahead and adjourn. I know our principals and teachers and superintendent, well, everyone involved in, coming up with a plan for how we're going to handle school and so on. I just want to thank you all because I've looked at what, has been given us. And Ms. Stevens, you said that during open house for our students, they would get some form of questions that were answered and how, some solutions to those regarding how school would be handled and so on.
Yes.
Okay. And our September board meeting is at 7 o'clock. It's still on a Thursday, and that is September the 17th. If everybody wants to mark their calendars, I know we usually mark ours ahead.
Okay.
Anyone else have anything to say?
Yes, I want to ask the question
Okay.
that I've had several parents want to know about the Chromebooks. Are they going to be in the kids' hands by September the 8th?
We've got our fingers crossed. We don't know. We're at the hands of the manufacturers. We were some of the earliest to place our order, but then when it started looking like everybody was going to go Chromebooks, then the market is completely backlogged.
What about the old ones?
We have some old ones, and we're going to try to prioritize and find out who needs them the most and make sure the people that are most needy get them. They may have to share within their household to start with.
Are you going to offer like the ones that already has computers and stuff can use them to try it? I hear other counties are doing that. Use their own.
Yes.
They don't have to check out one.
Yes. I even talked to my daughter yesterday, and she has a computer at her house, and she said their school was going to have some, but she wasn't going to take it because she knew that there were others that didn't have. And I think a lot of our families have access, and they understand that there are some that don't.
Well, I know my grandson ain't going to either because he's got one, but there's a lot of people that want to know about him. That's what I say, trying to give them an honest answer.
Yes, we had several phone calls about it. We're trying to, we're going to make a list and try to be as fair as possible.
That's
Maybe.
what I was going to ask, if you knew how close we were to providing a service, for everybody right now.
Well, we really don't know yet, but we're working on that.
Okay.
I was going to mention, I spoke to Michael Wagner, and I want to thank him for being on call, because I've called him several times through this whole process, and he's been very great with answering my questions. So I appreciate you, Michael, for that. And he has high hopes that he thinks that everything's going to work out, and the kids will be provided for.
Yeah, we're sorry we have to track you down a lot. I know you're busy running here and there, so.
I appreciate that. And I just want to say that, Ms. Stevens and the other administrators have been working really hard to try to make this the best we can. Ms. Stevens is making decisions for the safety of the kids, and I appreciate the board, supporting the kids and us and through these tough times. But like I said, I'll try to help any way I can help you all, and I appreciate the tough decision you all make, and appreciate the administration. We're doing the best we can considering the circumstances.
I appreciate
We're
you
kind of
today.
swimming in dark waters here, so
Okay.
we'll just take it as it comes, I guess.
Okay. I got one more question to ask Debbie before we adjourn. Last month, you said after we approved, you'd be notifying parents on this. Has that happened any yet? Because I've had several parents wanting to know what.
We have no. Are you talking about the all call?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
We have done one all call. I'm not sure that we have captured everybody's.
Just a few. I mean, have you tried?
Yes, we have tried, and we're going to do another one early next week and see if we can pick up some others.
I just wanted to know that because people asked, and I was going to say it's wanted them to know what you are trying. Maybe that just ain't got to them yet. Okay.
Hey, thank you, Debbie.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Anyone else have a comment or need to ask a question? Okay, then I am asking for a motion to adjourn.
Can I make that motion?
I need a second to adjourn.
Second.
Let the new one.
Yeah, second.
Aye.
Alrighty.
Thank you all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Hey, Debbie,
Yes.
wait till we're just a minute.